When they went to assess me, because I felt the urge to push, they could already feel her head. What's going on, White Squad? It is your girl Kia Unique. In today's video, we will be talking about my labor and delivery story. I do have a special guest here. So if you're interested in hearing about that story, please stay tuned. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any updates of when I upload. Okay, so it all started on November 12th, 2018. I was overdue. I was 5 days past my due date. At this point, I was so overwhelmed that I took castor oil. By all means, I do not recommend castor oil because it did not hit me at first. It actually did not work both times that I had tried it. But after I had my baby.
Oh, baby.
But anyways. Oh, yeah. At this point in my pregnancy, I was already 5 days past due, and if I was to make it to my next doctor's appointment, they were going to induce me with synthetic drugs, and I knew that I did not want that to happen. So I looked up every remedy in the book, and I tried every remedy in the book, and none of them worked, including the castor oil. At this point, I was overwhelmed, and I basically prepare myself for the induction that was to come. I kind of figured that labor was coming because this is my third child, and usually what happens when I'm about to go into labor is that I will start cleaning, just cleaning out of nowhere. I've developed OCD when it's time. I just knew that I was about to go into labor because I felt that same feeling before. I just knew, like, it was just a instinct of knowing, like, I'm about to go into labor. Let me make sure all my stuff together. Let me make sure the backpack. Let me make sure I got my important information that I need. Before I went to sleep, I told my husband, I said,
"You better get some sleep, or you better get some sleep because I feel like I'm about to go into labor."
He thought I was playing a game. It's about 12:43 or 12:53. That's when I woke up because I thought I had urinated on myself. When I got up, I just knew. As soon as I got up, as soon as I went into the bathroom, I felt the trickling of water coming down my leg. So I wound up just putting a pad on to monitor that leakage. When your water breaks or when you suspect that it breaks, you should go to the hospital immediately. And the reason for that is because once your bag of water ruptures, this is the time where they want to monitor you the most because you are prone to infections. And do like how the movies is. It wasn't like a big old splash or anything like that. Neither of my kids, it was a big splash. This pregnancy in particular, it was just a constant trickling. Yeah, it was just a constant trickling down my leg. So I wound up just putting the pad on and going to basically just get my clothes and things ready because I wanted to get in the shower before I had left. Not even 5 minutes later, contractions, they just started coming back to back. It was to the point where I couldn't even stand up straight. It was hurting so bad. I remember just being in the shower and I called my husband. I'm like,
You need to get up. Like, it's time.
and I remember him handing me my clothes and making sure that I was good, making sure that I had everything down packed. He was so nervous for him to get the car seat, and this fool, he grabbed the bouncer instead. And I let him do getting everything packed and things like that. Prior to me going into labor, I always said that I wanted to go into the ambulance and go to the hospital because I don't know, I just wanted that experience. I wanted that dramatic experience. How does it actually feel to via ambulance? I called the ambulance, get down in my lobby for the ambulance or whatever, and by this time the contractions, they were a minute apart and they were lasting for a good 90 seconds. The ambulance came. They did their normal routine. They assessed me. They asked me what my pain level was. They asked me, who's my care provider, how many weeks. The basic questions that they ask, when you're going into labor, pretty much. Upon arrival, the staff already knew, based off of my look, that I was in active labor. They went to assess me because I felt the urge to push. They could already feel her head. The nurse checked me and she said that they can already feel her head. They immediately rushed me upstairs to labor and delivery. We were running down those hallways like the baby was about to pop out, and the way the nurse, she was so scared to deliver the baby. Other people waiting to get on the elevator. She rushed them out of the elevator so that I can get on the elevator so that I would not have that baby on her. So we get up to labor and delivery. They recheck me. They put the monitors on me. I was only 6 centimeters, but I was already fully effaced, so they could feel the baby's head fully, and it was just a matter of time before she was born. At this time, I was in really excruciating pain. My contractions were so close together that I felt that my body could not take it. I was going into it thinking that I was going natural, but that did not end up being the case, and I do not regret it at all because the tension that the contractions put on my body, I don't think it would have resulted well. I probably would have had a panic attack or an anxiety attack just based off the pain level alone. So I wound up requesting an epidural. That felt like forever. Those of you who know, let me know in the comment section of the duration it took for you guys to get your epidural. It just seemed like for me, I got an epidural every time. This is my third child. Every time I've gotten an epidural, and from the time of request to the time that I got it, it seemed like they will say an hour, but that hour seemed like 30 days, like forever. Like it seemed like I was dying. Got my epidural. By the time I got the epidural, I was already ready to push, so it really wasn't no point to get the epidural. When it was time to push, experience of me pushing, it was a very calm, memorable time for me because when I had my first two children, I lacked experience, so when this time came around, I made sure that I educated myself enough to know like the things that I needed to know, and also to prepare myself so that I wouldn't get scared. This time when I had her, she came out so peacefully. I only pushed her out in 3 pushes. I did not need any stitches. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I did not need any stitches or anything. She came out. She was born at 9:10 a.m. November 13th, 2018. Missy Miss. Her name is Celesity. Her name comes from the root name Celeste, which means heavenly. We chose that name because we wanted something different. We wanted something that no one had meant so much to us. It really did not take us long to figure her name out. And she is 2 months old now. She is a really happy baby. Only time that you will catch Leslie crying is if she wants a bottle or if she wants some attention. She loves attention. She loves when people talk to her. Loves sucking her thumb. She's just such a baby. Like I had Celesity. She just brought so much joy into our lives. Like her sisters, they love her so much. Me and my husband, we just adore her. Like she is just such a sweetheart. Yeah, you a sweetheart. Yeah, she is just such a sweetheart. Like she sleeps through the entire night. It's just everything you can wish for in a baby. And I'm just forever grateful for her. It was a point in time when we were trying to conceive her that I didn't think that I could get pregnant again. I tried everything from the pre-seed to the timing it to everything. I learned during that journey is that you cannot question God's timing. You really can't. Everything happens for a reason. Everything goes accordingly and everything goes as planned. During those 7 months that it took for me to conceive her, it showed me that this is something that I really, really, really wanted, and this was something, it wasn't just baby fever. We wanted to expand our family. We wanted a big family. She is just such a blessing to us. I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I'm just so grateful for her. This was my labor and delivery story. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, do not forget to hit that subscribe button so that you will not miss a new update. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.